But even like after the whole Kohl's situation, the next day, my body hurt so bad.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah.
Like
That had to be stressful.
it was. And when I told Jason what happened, he's like, you should sue them. So the mom army and the dad army and I put some inquiries into different lawyers that we have as friends to see because
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, these corporations have to be held accountable. They're clearly
yeah,
not prioritizing this issue.
right. So several of my followers tagged a lot of different people in that post, Laura Trump, RFK, all kinds of people. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see what happens. I hope, if I had to be, I wouldn't say I don't get embarrassed easily.
Yeah.
So it wasn't embarrassing to me. I wouldn't even say it was humiliating. It just was
It's
stressful.
stressful. Yeah. To be
Yeah.
on the spot and to have to stand up to someone in public, especially when more than one person is, standing up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really strange. They shouldn't, all they had to do was just say, ma'am, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. We really appreciate you. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
And that's
That
it.
was it. I would have kept shopping at Kohl's had they
Mm-hmm.
taken that approach.
Yeah.
And I mean, I contacted corporate about taking it off their shelves. I have screenshots of that conversation because it was over chat.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they have no plans of taking the Barbie dolls with the print mishap on the outside of the box off the shelves right now. And it's really odd to me because the media is saying that Mattel apologized and explained that it was just a misprint. But I
Mm-hmm.
can't find any official statement from Mattel about this. And there's no official recall statement on their website. The last
That's so
recall
odd.
happened at the beginning of October of this year, and it was for a Fisher Price swing. That was the last one. I'll check right now to see
Was
if
the
they.
swing taking kids to a corn website?
I don't think so. That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You
so
got to recall that butter because God forbid anybody accidentally ingest butter with milk in it. But
what
corn
other kind
websites
of
will be
butter
fine.
is there? Please tell me what other kind of butter we have. This is the last recall. Fisher Price Nugget Infant Swings. This is
Yeah,
right on Mattel's website. So if there
yeah,
was a recall and a safety alert, it would be right here.
yeah, yeah,
And it's not here. So
yeah,
I submitted something on their contact us page,
yeah.
and I have not heard back from them yet. And I just haven't had the time to call them. Like I'm working, full
Oh
time,
yeah, totally.
and and I want everything in writing at this point. With the way that
Yeah,
Cole's treated me, I don't want to deal with anybody like in person unless I'm recording that
yeah, or
because
on the phone. Now,
yeah.
how are the laws in Florida? Because I know in Texas I can record phone calls and I don't have to let them know that I'm recording.
I'm pretty sure Florida is a two-way consent. And so even if it's just a phone call, you have to let them know that you're recording.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I thought it was really weird and quite frankly just kind of pisses me off that they're not taking a better stance on this, especially considering that they're worth, did I say
over
$6 billion?
6 billion. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they can afford it.
Of course they can. And
So
all they
we'll
have to
see.
do, they don't even have to throw the dolls away or whatever. They just need to change the packaging.
Exactly.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's really not.
No.
If you're a retailer, send those dolls back to Mattel, whoever shipped them to you, and they can repackage them and literally send them back to you. So even
Yeah.
if you already paid for it, there's something called insurance. You can file an insurance claim and you can get compensated for that mishap. So there's
There's
there's just so
there
much.
they have to have some sort of contingency for this sort of thing, because recalls
Yep.
happen all the time.
Yep.
This is not difficult.
Yeah, when I was a manager at a fine dining steakhouse, if we got steak in that was not up to par, we sent it back and we got a credit for it.
Yeah.
It was that
I mean, this
simple.
is,
So
yeah. No, I guarantee you this is not a big deal. They're just being difficult.
yeah, they really are. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was my excitement this week. And I've still been kind of stewing over all this. Instagram is suppressing my account right now because of it. TikTok, when I put it on TikTok, they rejected the first one. They took it down, so I had to put a disclaimer on it. They kept the second one up, but they won't show it to anyone. So
why is that? Because of the mention of corn?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think because it like says, so maybe if I take it down and I like mute
Bleep out.
those parts.
Yeah.
I've recently learned how to do that because of our little incident we had on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Why
Yeah.
is this stuff sensitive? I mean, I can see like if it's some sort of automated thing, maybe.
Yeah.
But there's
I
lots
think,
of legitimate newsworthy reason, like journalistic reasons to talk about these things. Like why would that be automated? I don't know.
yeah, so I will appeal things to TikTok, and then I think that's when a human being reviews it, and then they 9 out of 10 times they approve my appeal.
Yeah.
Unless I'm just calling people names in the comments section or something.
Well, you know, I got demonetized by YouTube, and I don't even know why. And they would never tell me.
Really?
So,
Your
mhm.
Jennifer Greenberg page?
Yep. I cannot monetize it. I don't know why. I've appealed it numerous times. They never respond.
Aren't you just singing on that page?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yep.